Yo, I hope you boys pulled out that shopping cart, boy. You know, I pulled some profits from Jasmine. You know, if you got these big caps that you're sitting on astronomical gains, the wise thing to do would probably be, if you don't have much dry powder, take profits and roll them over to smaller market cap projects. That's what I did yesterday, starting with LCX, Arc Block, and I did roll some more into Suku, Adventus, and Polyswarm. All 5 of those projects, I'm bullish as fuck on, my boy. You know? You got to keep in mind, boys, you need to take profits, you know? Especially if you have big positions in this stuff. You do not want to be you don't want to miss out on these capitulations like we had and have zero dry powder, you know? And if you're like me, I deployed all my dry powder. I said, fuck it. I took profits from Jasmine. I was up 10, 12x or whatever. I said, fuck it, you know? Actually, I was up more than that at one point, you know? So I just said, you know, I don't know if I'm going to see the same multipliers in Jasmine as these other ones, so I just rolled them in there. That way, when the market recovers, I'll be, you know, I move my gains to somewhere else that I'm going to see more gains. However, you don't want to do that if you're in something that's like significantly down, swapping it into a project that's in gains, you know? I do not condone that type of activity. But if you're in a project and you're in astronomical gains and you roll the profits over into something else, you know, that's not a bad choice in my opinion, especially if it's from a larger market cap project, because you're not going to see the same multipliers. You know, you invest in a project at a couple $100 million and it goes to a couple billion. You take profits and you move it back into something that's tiny. You know, that's how you keep making those gains work for you. They work harder for you that way. That's just my opinion, guys. You don't have to do that. It is stressful moving stuff around, swapping. I know I told you guys not to do it. However, buddy, if you're like, you know, 10, 20x in gains on something, you know, and there's a project that's fucking down 30%, you know, that's not a bad choice, in my personal opinion. That's exactly what the fuck I did last night. So, I guess I'm about to get off here. I got time today. Go look at this data coming out this morning, you know. And I'm bullish, boys, you know, because we got a lot today. We got the Amazon, Microsoft shareholders voting on the BTC proposal. We got the NFIB Optimism Index coming out, and I think that's going to be bullish. The market could flip bullish easily off this data, you know? And if Microsoft and Amazon wants to put Bitcoin on the balance sheet, that's going to put Bitcoin right back over 100,000, like almost immediately. So, you know, take advantage of these dips, boys. Every situation has an advantage and a disadvantage. Just like me, you know, missing work for several days because of the rain. This gives me time to really sit down and look at my portfolio, do research, do things that I normally couldn't do in the day while I'm at work, you know? Instead of just sitting around complaining that I'm going to be broke and have no paycheck, I'm still trying to actively be productive and make something out the day, you know? So, you know, it's just important to do. I know I'm ranting right now, but every time you get a fucked up situation, man, you really got to sit back and look at it and be like, okay, what can I get out of this, you know? So that's what I'm doing today. Missing some goddamn work. Is what it is. You boys hold down the fort, man. I think we're going to flip bullish later today. I think so. I could be wrong, though. We could get some bearish data. And for all I know, Microsoft and Amazon could be like, fuck no. We're not putting BTC on the balance sheet. And then we could dump more. So, always keep those things in mind. It's always good to prepare for any scenario. You know, bullish or bearish, it's always good to have every scenario in a shelf somewhere in your mind. And, you know what's going to happen. Somewhat of an idea, you know. We could continue bleeding or we could flip bullish. I mean, hell, that's pretty, like, not the best information, but it's true. This is how this market is. No one knows what the fuck's going to happen. It's all speculation, boys. That's why you have to look at this data and make your decisions based off that, not emotions. When you base your decisions off logic, usually you end up winning. What happens when you use emotion? You get fucked. Every time, just about, you know? Goddamn. I'm getting off here, though. It's foggy. I feel like I'm driving through, like, Walking Dead or something. So, I'm going to get off here, boys, before I run into a zombie. All right, hold down the fort. Hope you boys have a good day at work. And, you know, even though we're a little bit bearish right now, guys, I don't think you understand how bullish things really are, you know? This is probably just a quick shakeout to get the new guys scared so Microsoft can park $96 billion today for cheap. And Amazon, they want to get that cheap Bitcoin, bro. They ain't trying to buy that shit at 110. They're trying to scare all the new motherfuckers out so they can come and gobble up like 100K BTC for like fucking 90,000 or something, you know? That's how this shit works, boys. Manipulation at its finest. But yeah, hold down the fort, man. If you're getting value, like and subscribe. We're going to be out of the trenches soon, man. Fuck this going to work shit. One day, next year, this is going to be like a fucking book with a closed chapter for a lot of us. A lot of us on this channel, guys. This chapter is going to be closed and we're going to start a fucking new one. You know, this chapter is called The Trenches. Close that chapter. Open the next one. And then guess what? The riches! From the trenches to the riches, bitch! I'm excited, man. Because I really am. Guys, you know, some of my Discord members, you know, I've talked to them. They're really cool. A couple of them, man. And, you know, I'm not lying, guys. I really am from the trenches. Like, if you knew my story, you'd be like, what the fuck? You know? And I'm going to get out of this shit. Practicing everything I talk to you guys about. Fucking feels good. Think about it. Every day when I brush my teeth. Oh, these gains. Oh, yeah, I got to get off here, man. I'm about to go to the gym. I guess I'm still going to try and stay productive today, boys. Crypto fam, let's go lock these gains in.